right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 362. Now, last week I said that last week was a pre-recorded, and I didn't have a plan. And I just threw out maybe I'll just do Ant-Man. So yay, and let's go, man. Ant-Man. I wanted to cover this for a while anyway, so yeah, let's go. Ant-Man in 2015. Yeah, I'm back in the superhero field, Jack. Yeah, back in the superhero field. And yeah, feels pretty damn good. So yeah, Ant-Man 2015, let's go with it. Episode 362 of the movie review series. And yeah, Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Corey Stoll, Bobby Cannavale, Michael Pena, T.I., the King of the South, the Rubber Band Man himself. What you know about that? Yeah, Anthony Mackie makes an appearance. Wood Harris, Judy Greer, Abby Ryder, Fortune, David Dutch Malchian, David Dutch Malchian, I think that's how you say his name. And of course, the legendary Michael Douglas. Yes. Yeah. Long list of a cast here. Yeah, man, I tell you. Yeah, this movie, even though it's a superhero movie, it is very much a heist film. Very much in all purpose, it's a heist film. I mean, Hank Pym, he needs Scott Lang to break into a place and steal some shit. So yeah, he needs the yeah. It's very much a heist film. I mean, Scott, he broke into Hank's place and he stole the Ant-Man suit. you know, Hank, he took him in as a mentor. He trained him how to use the suit, and yeah, he taught him how to be Ant-Man. Now that Hank, he put in his years. He was working for Shield, and then he was Ant-Man himself since 1963, I think. From 1963 all the way up to 87 when he thought he'd lost his wife, Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp. Yeah, he thought he lost her. He thought that she died. I mean, in all purpose, it did look like that she died, but fortunately she didn't. But she was stuck in the quantum realm. But that's further down the line. All that's further down the line. But yeah, man, I tell you though, yeah, Hank Pym, he quit Shield because they wanted to use it. He resigns from Shield after discovering their attempts to replicate his Ant-Man shrinking technology, believing the technology will be dangerous if replicated. Hank Pym vows to hide it as long as he lives. But then in the present day, Pym's estranged daughter, Hope Van Dyne, and his former protege, Darren Cross, have forced him out of his own company, Pym Technologies. Cross is close to perfecting a shrinking suit of his own, the Yellow Jacket, which horrifies Pym. So yeah, man, I tell you. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah. Yeah. For Derek Cross to use the Yellow Jacket suit. I'm gonna say armor, but yeah, use the Yellow Jacket suit. Yeah, that's the that's the example of why Pym wanted to protect his own his own property in the first place, because yeah, replicating the technology, yeah, fall into the wrong hands like Darren Cross's hands, you know. I mean, hey, there you have it right there, all of it right there, the entire formula right there, you know. Yeah, it falls into the wrong hands, and yeah, you're gonna see what happens. You saw it happen. If you've seen the movie, of course. You've seen the movie, of course. Yeah, you saw what happened. You know, Cross became Yellow Jacket. And yeah, he won all the technology for himself. I gotta tell you something though, man. Yeah, yeah, for nice little cameo for for Howard Stark and Peggy Carter to show up. Yeah, Howard Stark, old man, and Peggy, slightly older. You know, yeah, everything, just being the MCU, everything, it just ties in much more, much more. It just ties in together much more tighter, as far as the story goes on. Yeah, love the de-aging technology they use on Michael Douglas's face there, man. Look, just like Gordon Gekko all over again, when the movie was set. It started out set in 1989. Yeah, the de-aging technology on Douglas's face, man, looked just like Gordon Gekko all over again. Yeah, Wall Street is in the MCU right now at that moment. Yeah, I'll tell you. But yeah, I'll tell you though. Yeah, this movie though. Yeah, yeah, it is indeed a heist film, and yeah, seeing them seeing them pull off the job. I mean, you know, it was a pretty good job. Not as cool as Ocean's 11, but it was pretty good. It was a pretty good heist that they did there. Yeah, they had to break into the Avengers headquarters to get to steal a device that would aid their heist from the that would aid that heist. And yeah, Scott in the Ant-Man suit. Yeah, he has a little run-in with Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon. He has a little run-in with this cat. Yeah, he showed Falcon what was up though. He showed Falcon what was up. He gave him a good few, you know a few once overs, Yeah, I tell you though, yeah, seeing Falcon show up, nice little, hey, a comic book is a comic book, right? You know, you write a story, and then you're gonna put in a certain character, to elevate the story. And yeah, seeing Falcon show up in this, and just to have it tie in a little further when Louis, when Louis, you know, give out uh ah okay, give out a little story on how he know a guy that know a guy, that whole thing, you know ah can't really describe it, but I can't really describe it. But yeah, Louis, yeah, he was you know telling, he was telling something like it is, he was telling Scott, yeah, he knows a guy that knows a guy that can get in on this whole thing. Yeah, he's seeing Uncle Stan Lee, as a bartender, he was a part of the story, and then yeah, you saw that Sam, he shows up, and he's was he was a part of the story, and then yeah, he was talking to this chick that was a part of the story of a guy that knows a guy, and then yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's just hard to describe. Yeah, they played the music from Coffee while doing the whole thing. That was a very interesting right there on its own. And you gonna play the score from Coffee, the movie Coffee, Pam Grier movie back in the early '70s. But yeah, I gotta tell you about this fight between Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man though. Yeah, it takes place in Scott's daughter's room, her bedroom. And yeah, they both shrink down onto the train set that was going. Thomas the Tank Engine is going around the track. And yeah, you see Yellow Jacket with his cannons, and he's firing at Ant-Man. I mean, this was a real good fight, though. These two guys. It was a real back and forth. It was yeah. Seeing them in their shrunken state, the shrunken state. And yeah, it's pretty much epic there. Yeah, it's got a nice little epic feel here. Yeah, that was a real good fight though, a real good battle, a real good final battle, a real good boss battle. Yeah, there was going back and forth. Yeah, you know, seeing that Yellow Jacket was on the verge of getting ran over by Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, the train was coming at him. Yeah, he was on the track. The train was coming at him. Yeah, Then the next thing you know, in our view, in reality, you know, we just see the train fall over. The toy train fall over. Yeah, keep in mind, it's a toy train. It's a toy train track. Toy trains, but in their state, it's like they're on an actual train track. You know, you could hear the noise of the choo-choo and everything. But yeah, I tell you, yeah, you know, like I said, back and forth, you know, back and forth, give and take, you know, yeah, Scott was he was throwing the these discs, you know, the pin particles, you know. Now we got Thomas that was, you know, just a toy train. Now, you know, he got hit by one of the pin particles. Now we got a giant toy train, you know. It breaks out the house and lands into the street, you know. you know, you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. At one point, Scott, you know, he got stuck inside the quantum realm, you know, and yeah, he was trying to find his way out of it. So yeah, he took one of the pin particles and he reversed it, you know, to yeah, not only make it grow smaller, but to grow larger. But yeah, yeah, he took a disc, he switched it with another disc on him, you know, activated it, and yeah, he got himself out of the quantum realm, and yeah, yeah, and I think he found his way onto a Yellow Jacket's suit. He got into his system, and yeah, he took one of the discs, put it in the his circuitry, and yeah, he got sucked into the quantum realm. You know, he was losing parts of himself. You know, everything was starting to shrink all over him. And yeah, he got sucked into the realm. And yeah, that fight was over though. It was a good ass fight though. It was a real good boss battle, man. I tell you. Like I said, yeah, back and forth, give and take. Yeah. This movie, it's a real good movie though. It is a hell of a movie to watch. It's a fun movie to watch. That's for damn sure. You know, yeah, like I said, even though it's a superhero film, it's also a heist film. Not as cool as Ocean's 11, but yeah, it's close. You know, it's close. You know, but yeah, man, Ant-Man. You know, yeah, it's a real fun movie to watch. You know, real damn good movie to watch. You know, Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket going at it on the toy train track, on a toy train set. You know, yeah, yeah. Should have said that. I should have, yeah, started with, yeah, I should have led with that. Yeah, a toy train set. You know, but yeah, you know, yeah, you know, Cassie, yeah, she got herself a giant ant for a pet. You know the family dog is a giant ant. You know, basically, you know, feed that sucker under the table. But yeah, you know, yeah, it's a real good movie to check out. I really like it. You know, yeah, you know, Hope. You know, she get introduced to the prototype suit of the Wasp in the mid credit scene, and then in the post credit scene, we see Captain America and Falcon. You know, they got the Winter Soldier uh, in their custody, and yeah, Falcon, yeah, he gives a reference and he knows a guy. Yeah, of course, it's the reference of Scott Lang himself. You know, Ant Man will return. Of course, we all know it will be in the Captain America Civil War. which was next after this, I think. But yeah, this movie though, yeah, a good solid 4 out of 5. Yeah, yeah. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Now, next week, though, man. Next week in the movie review series, I am going back. I'm going back into the horror field. Going back into the horror field, I'm going to hit you with a real 80s classic. Yeah. Yeah, this movie that I got coming up, it's not. Yeah, let's say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not the only horror movie that a chainsaw was used as a murder weapon. So yeah, a real 80s classic coming next week, man. You keep it locked right here for that. Check out my notes right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack. Yeah, this show is off.